Hi all, welcome to Weekly Outlook. Boone here from Elliott Wave Pro. Um, if we have a look at the market, DXY, um, you said you might remember last week I was saying that we're in this channel here, and none of the majors are really moving. There's no real clear setups on them. Last week I was looking for this is a contracting flat in here, and I was looking for this low to be broken over here. That never happened. We never got any sort of a sell set up in here to give us that. Instead, we got price just continuing up. So on the lower time frames, we've probably got some sort of a ending diagonal in here. So again, this week there's no real setups on the majors. We're in this channel here. And yeah, so this week I'm hoping the DXY goes and breaks this top over here to give us that wave up, and then we get this larger A, B, and C down before we go up and break this top. So that's pretty much what I'm looking for on the DXY. We have a look on UCAD. You can see that we're still in this channel here. I did put out a trading view idea here on the H1, which failed. We had a little bear flag in here. We got a break and just went straight back up. So that's what I'm saying. Price is really choppy at the moment, and it's on all of the majors. There's no real clear setups. I still am looking for this to give this wave down here, but there's no real clear setup. There's no sell setup on it at the moment. So if we look at, so I'm going to concentrate on what I was looking at last week. Last week I was looking at the S&P. This played out really nicely. I was looking for this C wave down. We got that. Wave C went and broke the wave A low, and I am looking for either this is the end of wave C here and we go up and break that top. Now we have to go down on the lower time frames and see if we do actually have any setups on here to buy. There's really no clear buy setup. We do have bullish divergence on the H1 between this low and this low over here. On the H4 we don't have any bearish divergence, so we do have to be careful. This may not be over. This wave C here may not be over. So on H1 at the moment, this may be a little flat in here. I'm not really liking it. It's very risky, but if you do put a buy stop at the red line there, you'd have to have your stop loss just under here. If you do get tagged, yeah, if it stays up here, you want to just get out for break even, because more than likely we can see here that we do have the potential of bear hidden divergence here. So we may be looking, this may just go up here, break the top, and then come back down and break this low here, because we do have that bear hidden divergence. So you will have to be careful buying this at this stage. I'll be more interested in the buy if we get something like this, an A, a B, and a C in here, and then goes and breaks the top. I'll be more interested in that sort of a setup than what we have at the moment. At the moment, we don't really have a buy setup on it, but I am bullish on it, on this S&P. Bitcoin, Last week I was saying we got this nice impulse down, and I was looking for a correction in here and looking for the sell. I still am looking for that sell for the A, B, and a C down before we get more upside. At this stage, if we have a look at the H1, we got a trend line break in here. So we got a WXYX, and I'm looking for this Z up. It's quite a risky trade, but you can take it. And the first target will be the 123.6 and second target 161.8. You definitely want to be moving to break even as soon as this top here gets broken, because we will be getting that bearish divergence. So this isn't looking very nice here, because it didn't break out in one move. It's broken out in 3 moves. So very risky. It's not something I would trade. I'd be waiting for a nicer flag in here before I did take that. So that's Bitcoin. WTI is continuing to go up. We last week I said you can put a buy stop here. If you're in that buy stop, just move it to break even and just see how far this one goes. Yeah, we are getting that bearish divergence now on the H1. We're getting that bearish divergence. So it's only a matter of time before this comes to an end. Gives us a impulse down, bear flag in here, or correction for more downside for a larger correction before we get more upside. So you'll have to be careful there. And gold last week, I was looking at this triangle in here. We got a nice break out of the triangle. So you can start to look for buys on this. I'd only be scalping the buys because between this high and this high here, we have bearish divergence in here. And we're going to get between this top and this has already broken the top here. So we're going to get even more bearish divergence. So if you are looking for the buys, scalping the buys, you only really want to be scalping because eventually this could just slowly go up here, come down, break the trend line, then give us correction for more downside. So yeah, you're gonna you can scalp the buys, but you're gonna have to be careful. Keep tight stop losses and trade safe. We are getting a lot of divergence here, so it's only going to be a matter of time before this falls over and gives either a larger correction, because I still am looking at this as an A and this is a B wave, and then we get a C down for a larger, like running flat or possibly expanding flat before we really go up and take off. So that's pretty much it this week. Like I said, the majors, there's really not much happening. It's very slow and very choppy. So pretty much I'll be sitting on the sideline until I see a really nice setup. And if I do see something really nice, I will post out an idea on TradingView. So I hope you enjoyed this analysis, and like I said, trade safe this week, and I'll see you out there next week. Enjoy.